This week, I was thinking we could do a Bob Marley song called One Love. I've seen it written as One Love, People Get Ready, but I think it's just called One Love. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll call it One Love. But anyway, it's pretty simple. I think it's like 4 chords or something like that. And the chords are actually slightly kind of weirder chords, unusual chords. So it's played mostly with, originally, keyboards, bass guitar, electric guitar, and drums and vocals. So the I have my laptop right here with the chords on and everything. The song is fairly easy to play on all of those instruments. On ukulele, it's a little more unusual. Okay, so on guitar, what they do is they just put a capo across the frets, and what that does is it's a little clamp that raises the open strings. So instead of having the open strings be, it's. So now all of the chords, like say if I played a C chord, okay, the capo here would be would now be 0. So the 3rd fret would now be the 4th fret, and the chord would come out as. And it would look like it was being played as a C, but it's actually a C sharp. It comes out as a C sharp because the capo makes everything 1 fret higher. So what we're going to need to do first is take the chords that are written out and transpose them to the actual correct chords. So what I mean is, on guitar, they're using that capo thing, and now they're actually playing the chords they're playing, like the intro is A, E, D, A, E, A. So really simple on guitar. Really simple on ukulele. Okay, A, E, D, and A. The only problem is the actual song isn't A, it's actually A sharp. Okay, so since that first chord is 1 fret higher, now all the rest of the chords have to be 1 fret higher. So, how do we do that? It's a little easier than you may think. Okay, so if we transpose it up, okay, the A chord up 1 fret, okay, would be an A sharp, like I just mentioned. Okay, so an A sharp or a B flat, it's the same note. So hopefully you have been learning the notes on the ukulele. So just to sort of remind you, if we start, say, on A, just doing that because alphabetically that would be the first letter. A sharp or B flat, that's the same note. So A sharp or B flat. Okay, then a B, then a C, because between B and C there's no sharp or flat. So that would be a C. Then a C sharp or a D flat, then the next note would be a D. Then a D sharp or an E flat, the next note would be an E. Then an F, because there's no note between E and F, no sharps or flats. F sharp or G flat, then G, then G sharp or A flat, then A. Because after G it goes back to A again. Remember, I think we talked about it's just kind of a circle that goes around. Okay, so A. The next fret up would be an A sharp. So all I'm doing is playing the A like I normally would. Second fret, first fret, open and open. Now if we go up one fret, now those zeros have to become ones because the 2 moves up to a 3. The 3 moves up to a 2. I'm sorry. The 2 moves up to a 3. The 1 moves up to a 2. And the zeros move up to a 1 and a 1. So A sharp, okay, or B flat. I think B flat was in a song a while ago. But let's call it A sharp. Then the next chord is an E. Okay, so, so now one fret up from E, okay, would be what? Okay, hopefully you said F, because it's not an E sharp. There is no E sharp, it's an F, because there's no note between E and F. So one fret up from E is an F. Luckily, F is a nice easy chord on ukulele. 2, 0, 1, 0. Okay, the next chord, D. One fret up from D would be what? Hopefully you said D sharp. So D sharp. Okay, or E flat. Whatever you want to call it. Then the only other chord in the song, I believe, is an F sharp minor. Okay? So F sharp minor, one fret higher, would be what? What's one fret up from F sharp? Okay, so remember the notes go F, F sharp, then G. Okay, so F sharp minor, one fret higher. Okay, if we did the thing like we did with the A, okay, it's 2, 1, 2, and then the open A string. If we move up one fret, that 0 now has to be a 1, so it would be there. Okay, a G minor. So F sharp minor moves up to a G minor. But a G minor, we can just play this way. 0, 2, 3, 1. So those, I believe, are the 4 chords in the song. So now if we transpose them up, which I'm just doing on my laptop. So now the intro, okay, and again, it'll all be written out for you. Okay, so the intro is A sharp, F, D sharp, F, I'm sorry, A sharp. After the D sharp, A sharp, F, A sharp. Okay, so, sorry I messed up. A sharp, F, D sharp, A sharp, F, A sharp. Okay, pretty simple. And the counting of it is the A sharp is 4 beats, the F is 4 beats, the D sharp is 2 beats, the A sharp is 2 beats, the F is 2 beats, and the A sharp again is 2 beats. Okay, so that way it comes out to be 4, 4, then 2 and 2, it's another 4, and then 2 and 2, it's another 4. So 4 sets of 4. Everything lines up nicely, the way it should. Okay, so that's the intro, and that is the chorus also. And the chorus adds the last 4 chords again at the end. So it plays that chord progression twice. So played once, then repeated. And then the ending the D sharp for 2 beats, the A for 2 beats, the F for 2 beats, and the A sharp I meant for 2 beats. Okay? And that is the chorus. And that is the chorus all the way through. Then the verse is a little bit different. It's A sharp for 2 beats, then the G minor for 2 beats, then the D sharp for 2 beats, then the A sharp for 2 beats. It does that three times. Then A sharp, A sharp, G minor, D sharp is 1 beat, F is 1 beat, and A sharp is 2 beats. Okay, so again, I'll write all that out and put in parentheses after each chord how many beats each of those chords is. Okay, so hopefully that'll make some sense. Now we want to talk about the rhythm of the song, of the strumming. Okay, so it is in 4/4 time, so that's 4 beats per measure, and pretty simple, pretty standard. But it is reggae, so it has an accent mostly on upbeats. Okay, and the drums also accent different than, like, say, a standard rock or pop kind of a beat. But that's the drummer's, situation. They can worry about that. Us playing a stringed instrument type thing, we are going to accent on the upbeats. Okay, so this song is really simple. Okay, it's accented on the and of everything. Okay, so the first chord, the A sharp. Okay, if I count it, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Very simple. Okay, but just because it's simple doesn't necessarily mean it's that easy. Okay, the real issue is, and I grabbed some paper so I can write something out here, is okay, I'm just gonna draw something out, okay, because the issue is, since it's so simple, you have to really make sure, I just messed up, you have to really make sure that you're playing on the ands, okay? It's really simple, it's just, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I think it is down strum. It feels, it sounds like it's strumming down. Usually on an and I would strum up, just 1 and 2 and 3, and because it's the upbeat. But nonetheless, okay, it is on every and. So that seems really simple. Okay, here is sort of the issue. Okay, so you're going to strum on all of the ands. Okay, easy, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You have to be really careful that you don't get a half beat off and start strumming on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, because now you have completely the wrong feel. Okay? But do you see how the strumming, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, how many strums, 4 per measure, it's really easy to get mixed up. And instead of strumming and, you're strumming 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to make sure that you are paying attention to that. Okay? So anyway, So let's try just the intro. Okay? And I have it right here. Get comfy in my chair. Okay, so the A sharp is 4, the F is 4, the D sharp is 2, the A sharp is 2, the F is 2, and the A sharp is 2. Okay, so you ready? So I'll count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Simple. Okay, so that is the intro, as well as most of the chorus. The chorus is that 3 times, and then just at the end the D sharp. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then the verse is A sharp, G minor, D sharp, A sharp, twice each. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and. Simple. So you play that 3 times, and then the last line of each verse is A sharp, G minor, D once, F once, and A sharp twice. So the last line is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4. Simple. And that's the song. The chorus at the end, it fades out on the last line of the chorus, and you just play it a couple times, it fades out. So that's that.